Hello, my name is Mojo2 and this will be my AGDQ submission for Cadence seated on Crypt of the NecroDancer. So right now we're just chilling out on the character select screen for Cadence, so we'll select her and be on our way with this run. So we're going to pick all zones mode seated down here. All zones mode just means that we're going to complete the whole game for that character. And seeded means that it means two things. It means I could quick restart if I die in the middle of a run on that same seed. And it also means that if this were to be a race between multiple players instead of a one-man run, that you could use the same seed for both players to ensure even item generation and level generation, which is very nice. So for this, we'll just pick a random seed and be on our way. Random seed is fine, and we'll go. So the goal here is basically just to beat the whole game with Cadence as fast as possible, and that's about it. So I'll be trying to read zone generation and just try to find items along my way to help me go fast. We'll bomb this to save a bit of time, because that's kind of unfortunate. Trapdoor here is really good, just skip this level. Bomb here again to save a little bit of time. That black chest could be really good, and it is. That's a great weapon to get. 4 damage broadsword. More bombs is also really, really good. And Cool Riff is a good first boss to get with this weapon. We'll just one-shot Cool Riff with this 4 damage broadsword, and go for a ring in the purple chest to go fast. Or a spell is also really good. Shield is really, really good with glass weapons. Torch has helped me see where I'm going. Just shield to tank that hit and not waste a bunch of time with the Minotaur running back and stuff. There's a trapdoor over there, so we'll just beeline right for it. Although that could be a glass shop. Its transmog, which is actually pretty good as well. We'll go for weapon transmog here. That was actually pretty unfortunate weapon transmog, but we'll live with it. Bomb that, because that could be the glass shop, and it is. Okay. So I want to get the armor here and maybe the jaw. The cross was actually really, really good, so I might just run this for the rest of the run. So that glass jaw right there is going to double all of my damage output, which means this 4 damage crossbow is actually doing 8s. Which one-shots everything in the game except Dead Ringer and Death Metal. But the downside is that jaw will kill me in one hit if I take a hit without any protection. Which right now the armor is protecting me. I could check this for boots, but I don't really want to change. Oh, I can't afford anything. We'll just go. That's fine. So, like, we're just gonna mow through all this stuff and just go. I think it's gonna be up if it's not. Okay, I read it right. That's good. Reading the maps right is always good. Especially in Zone 3, it can be really tricky to read the maps correctly. But it looks like I'm reading this one right. It's probably top right or something. There it is. That's pretty good. And he won't die yet. I dropped a beat there so I won't get any items from this fight, but that's fine. This build's basically complete. And zone 4 here is, the way it generates is basically a big box. So I started in a corner of the box, and you always want to go to the opposite corner of the box. So right now I'm trying to get to the top left. And the crossbow also has piercing on it, which really helps with like those blade masters and any armadillos that'll be trying to hit me. Just gotta be careful with those warlocks because they'll teleport to where they were. It could be a bit spooky if there's enemies behind them. Also, the reason why I'm going horizontal and then vertical is because bosses in this zone can be really difficult to fight if you approach them horizontally, but if you approach them vertically, you're normally fine. Like in this case, it's really easy to just, you know, poke at it and then you're good. That doesn't really have anything I want, so we'll go. That's really just a little arena where like you could take an item and you'll fight 3 mini bosses for it, but we don't, 2 mini bosses actually, but we don't really need anything there, so we're just gonna keep going. Ah, I shielded a little bit too late there. I saw that coming, but I wasn't expecting the bounce trap. So we're gonna play a little safe here, because if I get hit again, I'm gonna die. Just wiggle around, let everything come to me. Right, so this is Dead Ringer. Just gonna ring all his bells. And I might just shield here. Didn't need to. Alright, that's good. The NecroDancer! So this is the final boss, NecroDancer. We have a lot of bombs, so instead of doing those, like, position puzzles on the ground with those little pads, we're just gonna bomb the stage out. And then we'll use a shield glitch here. So basically, there's 2 things going on. There's a shield glitch here, which just lets the shield last longer than it's supposed to because of the way spell counting works with regards to like the song length. And we're also going to be luring here, which basically means manipulate the boss to move in a certain way based on where those 2 characters are. And anyway, that's the run. So 7:09 is pretty okay, kind of like average race time. My PB is a like just sub 5, but I'm pretty happy doing like a 7-minute, solid 7-minute for an event like a GDQ. So yeah, that's Cadence seated.